Oh, that's a satisfying beam. In this video, I want to go over a MEW game that I played where I got setback in the early game a decent amount due to some mistakes or getting invaded on. Playing MEW jungle right here. I just want to explain how I came back and ended up with 20 KOs. Right here, also a small mistake. I wanted to use the boost out tech on the bite and hit the blue buff as well. Couldn't quite do it, because the blue buff actually stunned me out of it. In this scenario right here, I see that on the minimap, you can see the enemy Dodrio is now going for an invade, and I know about it. I even, use my cam to it. But it's quite annoying that I can't do much about it still. Like, I lose my solar beam right here, and I thought, I'm going to lose my boost out tech on the Dodrio now, which I do, but he walks behind my red buff, and the boost out tech hits the red buff, so I actually have no chance of getting my buff. So already down, like, at least half a level of experience, not getting level 5, and not getting my move switch in. Going for a gank now on top. I would go to agility, electro ball, or coaching electro ball after using one of my combos right here if I could. But again, not level 5 right now. Barely missing out on a KO as well right here. Now the enemy jungler appears, and this is already quite bad. Because we are out very far. Try to get a boost out tech on top so right here to maybe get a KO, but the enemy Torchic gets in the way and blocks it, and we just barely whiff our solar beam. So early game, not going as we wanted to be, right? We want to get a lot of experience on the first gank if we can. At least we're going to get the Ataria, which is going to make up for it. But now already kind of low on HP, and I know Dodrio is going to invade me again. Most likely, if a Dodrio invades you one time, high chance he's going to go for a second one as well. Especially because the enemy player doesn't really like me much, and I don't like him very much as well. There's a bit of a, not the best friends with that player. I'm going to agility and electro ball right here just in case something's happening. For now, my blue buff is fine, and I see Dodrio on bot path now, so I should more or less be fine. Just in case Dodrio invades me, I want to be in this situation, because boost auto attacks and electro ball are very good, and he comes in the last second, which was very unfortunate as well. I thought he wouldn't make it anymore, and he still gets the red buff again. So now we're stuck in level 5, still 2 minutes in the game, barely got any experience. Even my bot path there, she is high level, so I'm going to use our stuff right here to get a Atari at least. But yeah, it's not pretty. For a Central Area Pokemon to be this low level, it is not a good start for sure. At least later on, I can counter Dodrio quite well. Again, boost auto attack electro ball is a great counter to Dodrio point and click damage that they have a hard time of dodging. Trying to go for maybe 20 points right here. Always build up my boost auto attack as well with my light screen. Very important. I'm going some coach electro ball right here. I actually started playing it more often recently, and it's quite nice. You have a lot of more boost auto attacks. Your electro ball has a low cooldown, because every time you coach to one of your allies, your electro ball gets cooldown reduction, and now we get a nice 27 points right here, and it kind of puts us almost back into the game. Chasing down Dodrio now. You can see the electro ball already putting in work. Another electro ball right here. Dodge the boost auto attack though, sadly. Actually, he didn't dodge the boost auto attack. And we're going to keep coaching onto allies, and then try to hit our point and click things onto Dodrio. And oh my god, it's so annoying to deal with this Pokemon. It really is one of the most frustrating Pokemon I feel like to play against. It's going to take a bit more. We get a one boost auto attack out right here, and Dodrio still lives on 1 HP. I eject button after it and get my electro ball out. And finally it went down. Switching abilities right now again. Okay, my blue buff fast. And then we're going to head towards the objective. MEW, one of MEW's biggest weaknesses so for Central Area is that you have very bad objective damage. So like getting a Reggie down is going to take quite a while to actually take down. But luckily we have a Zacian right here who's going to help us out. So I'm going to start up this Reggie Rock. I'm going to try to take it down as fast as possible. I'm going to keep my Solar Beam maybe for the last hit, but in the end I switch because I realized the cooldown would probably be too high. And I get it with an Electro Ball. Which, I mean, I don't know, it was not very calculated, but in the end I still get it quite easily. Electro Ball almost on Dodrio, killing it as well. And Light Screen, like, Electro Ball works with every single move. It's good with every single move. In Agility you can chase, in Light Screen you have a lot of single target burst damage, and in Coaching Electro Ball you have a lot more Electro Balls, a lot more like slows, right? And a lot more boost auto attacks, so all of these combinations are great with Electro Ball. It's very versatile of a move to play, so still a big fan of it as well. Here do boost auto attack into our entire combo, another boost auto attack to clear these as fast as possible. Almost level 10 now. And after level 10 we want to be in Solar Beam a lot more, because we get our like Light Solar Beam Plus. Gives us cooldown reduction per every enemy hit, which is quite huge. Walking to this fight now. On top, I'm going to try to hit the Atari as well to get cooldown reduction. You can see it's already down to 4 seconds. Try to collect my boost auto attack on someone, and we followed up with another Solar Beam and Light Screen. This guy's running very deep right now. Here going with some coaching. Like mid-fight, after you cooldown down, you can always switch around to Electro Ball or Surf or Coaching or Agility. It's quite nice, and we just try to get boost auto attacks ready, dash around, and pretty much like there's a cooldown per target. If you coach an ally that has not been coached recently. It goes pretty much back up already again. If you coach the same person, goes a bit of a higher cooldown, but you can see we just dash around. And this time a bit too deep. I didn't know the enemy MEW is currently in Surf. I caught me a bit off guard, otherwise I could have probably Unite moved. So we end up dying, jumping main top. I could just stay in coaching right here, but the fight's already going on. I'm going to prepare my boost auto attack as well, do a solar beam right here. Into boost auto attack, trying to get Blastoise. I try to angle myself around the Blaziken to hit the boost auto attack, but sadly can't. Another solar beam right here, we finally get the Blastoise. Looking for the boost auto attack. Going to Unite move, I'm just going to start chasing them down. As soon as you go into Unite move as well in team fights and you switches up, you can always go into Surf and Agility as well to maybe finish someone off. But pretty much anything is fine as well. Here, Agility and Electro Ball to just chase. Dodrio's around as well. I'm going to try to connect my Electro Balls onto Dodrio to slow it and make sure the sprint gauge goes away. Agility to build up a boost auto attack. Electro Ball to finish off. Quite nice. And here again, I do an Electro Ball and then I switch into Solar Beam. And this was very nice right here. This was very satisfying. Walking back, another boost auto attack. I go back into this position, wait for my Solar Beam, and then we hit a 3-man Solar Beam into a triple KO. And then the enemy MEW was also around. We lock on a boost auto attack. And you can see how much damage MEW does at this point in the game already. We do boost auto attack into Solar Beam and Light Screen, and the MEW just gets one shot for a nice little Quadra KO. And I mean, now we're level 14, and level 14 MEW just absolutely insane amounts of damage. Really. Should not be underestimated. That's why Centurion MEW is also great, because you get a lot more experience, even though my early game was quite bad. But I can't do much about it. I guess I could have played it. I mean, I could have played it better, right? You can always play things better. But if you get invaded level 1, it can always be quite difficult, even though MEW should be one of the better ones to deal with it. The problem is I just don't have objective damage or like auto attack damage, so I have to use my abilities. Chase on Blaziken, look at this damage. Look at this level 40 MEW to them. Okay, we also have Registeel, of course, but man, it's absolutely insane. I always try to hit my Electro Ball boost auto attacks on Dodrio now, because he can't do much about it. Easy opponent click damage, and I'm switching back into the beam and solar beam light screen just for range damage. Again, you spend most of your time currently in this meta now in this move because it got buffed. So solar beam light screen. Last patch I played a lot of Electro Ball light screen, but now I feel like solar beam is at the point again where it's just so insanely strong that you have to go for, you know, this combination. Gonna get level 15 right here. Level 50 MEW is absolutely insane, so that does so much damage. Enemies have to be super careful. I mean, I can't do much about it anymore. But yeah, we hit level 15. I want my blue buff as well, hoping for it to respawn, because cooldown reduction as well is obviously insane. In case you know, the blue buff gives you 10% cooldown reduction. Combine that with, you know, emblems and stuff. It's quite insane. And the cooldown reduction we already get by hitting enemies makes Solar Beam almost instantly be up if we hit multiple targets. You can see I'm already prepared to have a boost auto attack ready. If I do light screen now, there we go, and I get vision, I can do boost auto attack. Sadly, it's the only problem late game. You don't get vision too often of your opponents, but we always want to build up a boost auto attack, or 2 bars at least, of a boost auto attack. And now the Blastoise just runs in, he gets stunned, taken down, almost taken down, actually gets the move out. Dodrio is flanking us right here. I instantly eject button away, because I'm scared of him going for me. And now I switch into coaching, Electro Ball, and try to chase him down a tiny bit. Coaching also, actually, yeah, I've started playing more coaching, and I really like it a lot. So I would recommend you trying that out as well. Just jumping between allies, looking at the Dodrios right here. Sadly, he recoils on barely 1 HP and gets away. And we just try to boost auto attack. Again, try to always build up or boost auto attack as much as we can. We just spam Electro Balls now. And now, as soon as the fight goes out a bit far again, we can go into another Solar Beam as well. I'm just going to finish off this guy with a boost auto attack, and then we go switching back into this, building up a boost auto attack, trying to Solar Beam on the up, so sadly, in Unite move currently invincible. Once enemy MEW just walks into us, gets hit by boost auto attack, and I hit a max range Solar Beam. Don't use backcapping. Strawberry Knight goes on this person. Again, I'm switching into coaching and Electro Ball because we want to do Ray as well. And that is probably the max Ray damage we can have. But I still don't want to like flip it. They still have Dodrio and Absol, so you can see boost auto attack Electro Ball, half HP is gone. We jump again, and now we can just finish off Ray because the Absol doesn't even try to go for it in the end. And now I switch to Agility Surf always. If you want to go for scoring, this is your go-to ability. As soon after getting Rayquaza, you switch into these two, because Surf also gives you a shield on hitting on opponents. Agility, the movement you get from it, very important to make it to the enemy go zone, of course. And these are the 2 best, moves you can choose for. And you can see how damage as well in late game with a Rayquaza shield. It's absolutely hilarious. So you recover quite well. You can see there's a lot of different ways you can still play Mew. Currently, again, as you saw, my 2 favorites are kind of actually, I've started using much more coaching, and it feels very fun. And then Light Screen Solar Beam is still going to be your main combo. I hope this video was helpful for some of you that want to play some MEW on like how to help when to choose what combo. And yeah, the game, I mean, was that in the end we had 20 KOs on MEW, which felt very, very nice. So always a good game, especially when you get it on MEW. I remember how much damage it was in the end. Man, I can't with this program sometimes. The VLC player is acting up. But yeah, 20 KOs on MEW. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!